Yeah, but I pulled up Discord just to see if you crashed, and once I saw that you were offline, like, yeah, he crashed. Or at least from my perspective, you crashed.
Oh, I crashed. Everything went to shit. It went kafritz. Bye-bye. I mean, it literally, the power went flick. My screens went black. I could hear my audio for the game, but I saw nothing. And the internet was not connected, so I know it was just a stuck audio loop. So I went ahead and hard booted the computer. I did a hard reset, and I'm back. I wonder if Nut got his package.
Well, welcome back, good sir.
Oh, thank you. I don't know about this good sir shit, but I appreciate it.
Is good sir your father's name? Is that what it is?
No, my father was sir to me.
I see. Anyway.
But, you know, it is what it is. Anyhow, I'm back. Had a power outage. Let's see if my persistence saved. I was traveling to Crusader with a new quote-unquote SRV.
Let's see here.
Wow. Cool. Wow, cool. Crashed the desktop immediately. So that flip must have fucked something up on the game files because it's verifying everything now. So I'm not shocked, to be honest with you.
Man, I'm not getting any of the good salvage contracts. I've been low key hoping for like getting the 890 or something, because although I can't hole munch it in the vulture because there is a limit to what you can hole munch, I think the smallest ship that the vulture cannot munch is the MSR. The MSR. So
MSRs cannot be munched by a vulture?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Well,
good to know.
You can't fracture them, I should say.
You can't crack it. Gotcha.
Yes. You might be able to like if it's already destroyed, like eat up the smaller bits, but that's basically it. Is my landing here down? I can't tell. No, it's not. But my VTOL's on.
Let's see if persistence saved. I was quantuming towards Crusader, and the power flipped off. So let's see if I'm still in my ship, or it killed me and put me in a hospital and destroyed the ship.
Or worse, you're floating in the middle of space.
Oh, ship. Yeah, I've had that too. That's a backspace. That's the only way to solve that is a backspace.
For me, like if I'm ever in a position where I need a backspace, I don't. I leave the server and rejoin.
Holy crap! Persistence works.
Hooray!
Yep, hooray! I appeared.
Still in quantum? Still moving?
The ship quantumed all the way to Crusader.
Or are you stopped?
I am stopped at Crusader. I have actually made it to the planet. All right. All right. All right. Oh, shit. One of my sticks is out. I'm going to have to reboot. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Well, sometimes it knocks a stick out when my computer reboots.
Yep, no, that's fair.
I don't understand why, but they're just literally twitchy. If the computer reboots, or if I leave it off for a long time, or don't touch my sticks for a long time, the the USB port it's on turns off, and I have to unplug the stick and plug it back in, and then hey, there's a stick here. I don't understand it. It never happened before. It's just been recently. It could be a bad port on the USB block that I've got, but I doubt it because it's the same port I used before. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, how long have you had that?
Roughly on or about 3 patches now. Two patches. So 321 is when it started, and it's persisted all the way through till now. I only track it because by the patch is because that's the only time I use these sticks is when I'm playing Star Citizen. I use my hand on stick and stick.
No, what I was asking is the port that's plugged into. How long have you had that specifically?
Oh, a year.
Yeah,
and
shouldn't be having any issues with today.
Exactly. I think it's something to do in the PC, in the it might have been a Windows update or something that I didn't pay attention to, that literally it puts one of them to sleep for some reason, and I didn't set that. What the fuck, dude?
So so you're thinking that it's like a firmware problem?
I think it's a Windows problem. I'm not 100% certain that it's a firmware problem with the stick, because the stick is fine. I've run it through the diagnostics. I've done a firmware update. I've done all that stuff. I've done everything I needed to do to make sure the stick is operational. Traced it down to a USB issue. It's got to be the USB bar with like 20, 30 plugs into it, but doubtful because it's only a year old. Or it's a Windows issue, like this particular item is on some kind of sleep schedule for power saving or whatever, and it turns off on occasion, and I just got to figure out how to not make it happen. It's annoying.
I also will say that I've had times where Windows breaks the firmware of one of my pieces of hardware, so I have to do some kind of fix for it. So, I mean, I will say it's not impossible for it to be a firmware issue, but it's extremely unlikely.
Well, like I said, I loaded up the management software from VKB. I double-checked, made sure the firmware was up to date. I did all that stuff. I was trying to eliminate one thing at a time. If anything's going to break, it's going to be the stick. Something in the stick first. That's my first suspicion, because it's a physical piece of hardware that I manipulate, right? So I check the stick. Operationally, it's fine. All the circuits are connected. Everything's good. It works all the time, except when it's off. It turns off. So I check the firmware. So it's a software thing. Great, because the plug's fine. The USB ports are fine. Everything's good. So I do the firmware. Nothing. It didn't change anything. So now I'm suspecting that something in Windows is timing the USB connection out and turning it off, because if I unplug the plug and I plug it back in, it registers the stick again. It says, hey, there's a stick here. It's like, dude, the stick never went anywhere. It just put it in the snooze mode, and it doesn't easily come out, or it doesn't come out at all. It's like dead. It's like it's getting no power.
So here's what I will say is, to my knowledge, Windows doesn't have any kind of feature like that. But that's not to say that it doesn't. It's just, as far as I'm aware, that hasn't been a thing. But then again, I haven't been using flight sticks in a little while, so...
It kicked me all the way back to Lorville.
Oh, no.
Well, I have all my gear. I have everything. It's just I'm in Lorville now. It's like I didn't even quantum.
Oh, no. You can't... You can never get away. Once you get to Lorville, you'll never leave. It's the Hotel
bullshit.
California.
Watch me. Watch me. Yeah, I'm in that shitty place. I'm in the shitty hotel in Lorville. How do I get out of here? I forgot. It's been so long since I've been spawned here. I've forgotten how to get out of here.
Second floor elevator.
Yeah, I was on the second floor. I went to the first floor. I don't know why. Yeah, there it says exit. Big white letters, exit.
Like a marquee sign flashing right at you.
Yeah, right? Pay attention to the bright flashing sign. Captain Obvious.
Well, I prefer the name Captain MC, but I'll take that.
No, not you. Yeah. I fucking hate this city. It is a true shithole. And I mean shithole. I don't say that with any fondness in my heart at all. Which way's the trains? I don't even see a fucking sign for the trains. It's not this way, is it? No.
So from Hobbs, you go left, and then left some more, I believe, if I remember correctly. I haven't been to Lorville in a little while.
Yeah, there's the Metro Center. Okay, I see the sign. Okay. My memory is serving me, but very vaguely, very vaguely. Now I got to go to Spaceport line, which is this way.
For a long time I used to set my spawn in Lorville, so I know Lorville like the back of my hand. I can take it's like the Starfarer. I know exactly where everything is, and I can take you exactly where you need to go.
Okay, perimeter line or Spaceport line straight ahead. Okay.
Yeah, perimeter line is the garages. You don't want to go there.
No, I'm not going there for damn sure. Tiasa Spaceport.
Yep.
Tiasa Spaceport. No, Tiasa. I'm going to say Tiasa, not Tiasa. I'm going to be contrary.
I'm not correcting. I'm not correcting you. I just call it Tiasa Spaceport because that's what they say in game. I mean, there was someone who used to call it the Karak. So.
Yeah, no, it's. If I use phonetics, hooked on phonics, that's why I grew up learning how to read. T-E-A-S-A is T-A-S-A. Unless you are told differently, the base phonetic pronunciation would be T-A-S-A.
Yeah.
It's not T-A-S-A. So I say T-A-S-A. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If somebody if somebody from CIG goes, it's T-A-S-A, I'll say, okay, Tisa. Tisa. T-E-A-T-S-A. Sa. Good.
Well, like I said, I wasn't correcting you.
I know.
I want to make that. But I only pronounce it Tisa because that's what they pronounce it in game.
Who in game? Other players?
So the announcer over in the tram, they'll say, next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Okay, so it's Tisa. Cool.
Yeah.
Shows you how much fucking time I spend in Lorville. as little as
That tells you
fucking
how much time I
possible.
spend in Orville.
I don't even listen to the train announcers. I literally tune them out. Oh, that's a good name, Philip J. Fry. Somebody has a Star Citizen names Philip. Their name is Philip J. Fry. That's fucking awesome.
How's Bender these days?
Don't know. Don't care. It was a great show. It was fun while it lasted, but it's over now. So moving on. Okay, so
that's technically not. Well, I don't know. I can't say for the quality, but they did bring it back.
Yeah, I mean, you can resurrect a show, but you know, I don't think it's at the same level. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. I have watched some of the episodes, not all. It's good. It's not bad. I've seen better. I've seen worse. But it is not the original Futurama, not at all.
That is entirely fair. Like I said, I've not watched the any of the newer stuff after they revived it, so
Your insurance claim
I can't comment on its quality.
Thank you.
Man, I mean, like when it comes to like 4.0, I'm not like super excited for Pyro because from what I've seen, it's just doesn't seem like my kind of place. Like I may go there to check it out, but that's kind of it.
Yeah, I might spend some time in Pyro. I don't know how much. I will spend some there, but I tried it out when it was on test. It was a fucking nightmare, dude. It wasn't because it was bad. The performance of Pyro was flawless when I was on it. It was the other players. I was like, oh fuck no, this is not what I signed up for.
So what? All I'm gonna say is, although I'm not excited for Pyro as a system, I am excited for the tech that comes with its implementation.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Because that means that we're one step closer to getting systems I do care about, like Nyx or Magnus or Terra.
I don't even want settled systems. I want undiscovered, unsettled by humans systems. I want fucking random wormholes. I want to explore. I want to find stuff. I want to be the first person to see something. I want to be the first person to discover a system and find its secrets and, you know, make a fortune that way. That's why the biggest part of my fleet is centered around exploration, including the new ships that I'm buying. I mean, my biggest expenditure so far, largest dollar-wise, was my 600i. And I bought the Explorer variant because I knew, based on what they were telling us, that eventually they would give it a pass and they would give it the Explorer module, which would be a tier 2 medbay, equivalent to a Carrack, tier 2 medbay, equivalent to a Carrack as far as cargo, equivalent to a Carrack as far as armory, stuff like that. All that stuff, it would be right around the same level, right? It would have all the amenities. They would take away the bullshit lounge and the pool table and all that other crap that you don't need in an exploration vessel. They would.
I will say it is an Origin ship.
Yeah, I know. I'm very aware.
That is my counter argument.
No, I'm very aware. It'll have the finer appointments, but taking up basically 1/3 or 1/4 of an upper deck area with a non-functional decoration for a pool table, no bueno. I've got a phone call. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God! I got serenaded this hot pocket. Awesome. That is awesome. Oh yeah, you didn't embarrass me enough by making me get on the saddle and do yeehaw, right? There you go. So much for calling and singing me happy birthday, guys. I appreciate it. Are you guys doing okay with the weather? I mean, it's windy as fuck out there, and it's raining like shit every half hour down here. Nothing worse than a high wind thunderstorm in Texas. It's not a big hit. They have extended our severe weather watch through to. Well, yep, it is. All right, so I mean, what are you guys going to be up to tonight? Awesome. What are you going to have? I went to. I'm very disappointed. I've got to say, I went to TJ's. I got the Reuben. It was mostly bread, very corned beef, a lot of sauerkraut. Couldn't find the cheese. Russian dressing on it. The fries that I got with it were cold. I went at 11:30 too. I went before the lunch crowd hit, so I figured I was going to be okay. I was going to get a good sandwich. Right, the staff was fresh and all that very early in the morning. When I ordered the key lime pie slice, because I like their key lime pie, I got something like you could get from McDonald's in the box. That's small. It was the tiniest box. I was like, what is this? I'm paying $7 for this? So I'm not. I'm not going back, so don't go, because their quality is dropped. One in Coral Springs. I won't go to that one ever again. Saturday, but that's Hopkins. Yeah, I did. I took tomorrow off. No, I've been kind of hanging out.
Howdy. Welcome. We have a few more options available. That's all. Our terminal's got all the details.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call from my best friend. He was wishing me happy birthday.
Nice. I have to go. I think that's
Welcome
All right.
to the ASAP
Have fun.
vehicle
Talk to you in a bit.
retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit
try this again.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. That was quick.
Just had to take a leak.
Roger that.
But anyways, back to what I was originally saying was Origin is known to have unnecessary BS in their ships anyways. So I would imagine like something like a pool table potentially staying, but
Power up the ship.
something like the bar takes up, and the bar and lounge takes up way too much fucking space. That is entirely useless to exploration, and
software integration.
there's a lot of stuff that you need in an exploration vessel that needs that space.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like,
Request
at the
departure.
size of exploration vessel that the 600 is at, you're gonna need a medical bay. That's pretty much mandatory. Even if it's only a tier 2, even a tier 3 for that matter, you want to have something that can treat injuries.
Well, so the premise behind the exploration module was that you are going to be able to live out of and defend yourself in hostile space in this ship. Live out of this ship and defend yourself in hostile space. So it's going to have sizable shields, it's going to have armor, it's going to have firepower, but it's also going to have a vehicle bay, cargo, armory, galley, lodging, all this other stuff, and medical bay. And the only thing it's missing right now really is adequate cargo and a medical bay. So once we what the fuck? Hold on. My damn things are backwards again. I love this. So every time my system crashes the game, or the game crashes, my inversion settings on my joystick delete. They go back to standard rather than saving. And so I can't fly correctly because muscle memory, etc., etc. So now it's fixed.
So do you like fly
Launch
with
heavy?
the sticks inverted? Is that what it is?
No, my sticks, the way that CIG sets up their base for my strafing up and down and forward acceleration and backwards acceleration is reversed. It's actually reversed. Like, you push down on a stick, you twist down on your stick and you get upward thrust. Why would I get upward thrust if I'm pushing down?
Okay, so
if you push forward on your thrusters to get forward strafe, you go backwards. Why would I go backwards? I'm pushing forwards.
So here's what I. So okay, now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Bear in mind, I play most of the time with keyboard and mouse. The only time I've flown with a stick was a HOTAS X56, and I just couldn't get the specific things I wanted out of it. Because the thing is, I was trying to get the multiple inputs on the X56 to work, and it wouldn't.
Okay, so what I got on, you have to go past the entry-level sticks. You really do. The best entry-level sticks for Star Citizens are going to be the Thrustmaster TK 1500 or 1500 or whatever they are, or 15,000. The Thrustmasters TD 1500s or whatever, 15,000s. Those are your base stick. I don't use mouse and, but it also has, get this, a throttle. There's a throttle that goes with it that you can pair, and you can have a throttle control. But because this is 6 degrees of freedom and you're flying in all dimensions in space and in the atmosphere, and you have thruster control for all of those things, I went with 2 sticks. I have a stick for thrust and maneuverability, and I have one for just directional flight. What direction I'm pointing it.
So you went HOSOS rather than HOTOS.
That is correct. I was HOTOS for a while, because I'm old school, dude. I've been playing HOTOS for probably 40 years. I've been playing with HOTOS. And because that was all they had out there. Like, I'm playing jet fighter simulators, and I'm playing like World War II flight sims, and I'm playing TIE Fighter and things like that. It's either a single joystick or a single joystick and an actual throttle, right? So when I go HOSOS, I went with the VKBs, and the VKBs, every input on these things works as long as they're bound properly. But even with a throttle, HOTOS, the bindings are backwards in Star Citizens. You push forward on the throttle, your ship goes backwards.
Yes.
That's bullshit. That's wrong. That's incorrect by any sense of the word.
Yes. But a major issue that I had with the X56 was it has a switch where you can change the input of all the switches, and I could not get that to work with Star Citizen.
So that's a common problem, and that's the stick itself, not Star Citizen. I have a buddy of ours, Commander Hawk. You might have bumped into him. He actually has an X56 throttle and stick, and he has the same exact fucking problem. He can't get it to work.
So from what I understand, though, it's due to a limitation that Star Citizen has when it comes to how the X56 works with it.
That's a possibility, yes.
Which is why
I'm getting attacked. I'm
NPC or player?
Player. There was a player above Hurston.
Was it, what's his name?
I don't know. I don't care. I didn't look. I just got the fuck out of there. I'm flying an SRV, for God's sakes. I have no weapons.
Oh, but you're wrong. You have the ultimate weapon.
I have a tow. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now I can't. There we go. Quantum spooled back up. Jesus Christ. He damaged the ship, but not badly.
Oh, I should check something.